Switching gears here, leadership at NBC Universal say they are now off the hook after their own investigation into the former Today Show host anchor Matt Lauer's conduct last year when 4 women came forward with complaints against Lauer of harassment and inappropriate sexual behavior. Their report says, quote, "We found no evidence indicating that any NBC News or Today Show leadership, news or human resources or others in positions of authority in the news division received any complaints about Lauer's workplace behavior prior to November 27th, 2017. However, this report comes from NBC's own legal counsel, of course. So when allegations of workplace misbehavior comes up at Fox or NPR, those organizations chose to have outside legal firms conduct those reviews. So for more on this, let's talk to our own legal eagle, media analyst Lionel of Lionel Media. Lionel, my friend, okay, this is an internal review. There can't possibly be any sort of bias there, could there?
Absolutely not. And let's read that result or that report my way. We have found no evidence here. We have found no evidence of anything prior to the 2017. Now, Ann Curry was talking about an event in the Sochi Olympics of, 2014 or something? Mm-hmm. I think that's before 2017, but that doesn't matter. Details, because we, based upon our own investigation, that should harken back to the Abscam days, those who remember that, we have done this. Oh, and by the way, M-Chan, for those people who were involved in our internal investigation, that later on, after the NBC report was met with a giant what? They said, why don't we let this firm look this over? How does that look to you? Okay, good. We're done. We're finished. We're through. But imagine you're an employee and somebody comes and knocks and says, M-Chan, yes, I'd like to talk to you about something for our investigation. Please feel free to tell us what you thought. Oh, by the way, I have the same badge you have. I'm from NBC Universal as well. But talk to me. Feel free. None of this will be used against you in any way. This is merely our chance to get off the hook and avoid millions of dollars, perhaps, in civil liability. But please go ahead.
But, you know, Lionel? Matt Lauer? Matt Lauer.
Yes.
Matt Lauer was quietly asked to leave without much fanfare. Just the thing came up and he was gone one day. Meanwhile, Tom Brokaw is being defended vociferously. What gives here?
Yeah.
Why are they handling these two things so differently?
Oh, he's different. I mean, he's like, Tom Brokaw. Oh, no. Tom Brokaw. No, not him. In fact, I believe his accuser was asked, or the woman, Ms. Vester, I believe, who was alleged to have been the victim of his untoward suggestions and the like. She said, I will like to talk to you about this, but I want an outside investigation, not this NBC version of this. You know, Manila, sometimes it's better not to have an investigation, not to have one, just to say there's nothing to it, than to have this internal, this finding, which I'm sure was done in good faith. I mean, let's face it, but it just smacks of any kind of serious authority that one would pay or give it.
Now, speaking of authority, you were a prosecutor for many years. How likely are workers to rat out their bosses? Have you seen many of these cases in your time?
Well, you know, it goes to show you in terms of not only that, but students with teachers, employees, and the like. But can I add a little twist to this, which I also found fascinating? This is a news organization. Now, they had Ronan Farrow, who all of a sudden brought them what would have been a Pulitzer Prize-winning report, and they ignored it.
Harvey Weinstein, that's what you're referring to. Yeah, I know. Go figure. But you know what? My internal investigation says Lionel is the greatest media and legal mind out there, and I think you've got the same for me. So, you know,
M-Chan, ditto that. Ditto that.
Thanks, as always, for your time. Lionel of Lionel Media.
Thank you.